All right, hello everyone. In this presentation, we're going to go through the expectations when I ask you to respond using ACES. Some of you may recognize RACE as a very similar format in previous classes. For this class, we're using a formula for responding with evidence called ACES. Fill out your notes guide as we go through this formula together. If you need to pause and catch up if I'm moving too quickly, feel free to do so. The first acronym, the letter acronym is A for answer. Your answer is also called your topic sentence, and it should be a statement that has been flipped from the question. So we're restating the question in our answer. We use words and phrases from the question or the prompt itself. We be clear and concise. And where applicable, we state the title and author. If we're responding to literature, that is always the case. That's A. Let's move into C. Cite. It is important to cite evidence from a source to support your answer. That is a big part of what we'll be practicing all year long in this class, using evidence to support an answer. So be sure to use the strongest evidence possible to support your thinking, include transition words or phrases to introduce your evidence, and include a citation that shows the location of the evidence. So if you're using a quote from a reading that we completed together, make sure that you're referencing where that quote came from, whether that's by stating the name of the author, by stating the name of the author and the work, or just the name of the work in some cases. The next letter is E for explain. After citing your evidence, you must explain how this evidence connects back to your answer. As an English teacher, I see people too often trying to meet a requirement, just throw quotes in and not make extra sure that we're smoothly integrating those quotes. A way to smoothly integrate your quotes into your writing is to make sure you're paying extra attention to this letter of the acronym, explain. Elaborate and include at least 2 to 3 sentences. Avoid phrases like, this evidence connects to my answer. Don't use something generic like that. But focus on the connection and make sure you have not just restated the evidence in another way. Really focus in on how this evidence connects to your response. And lastly, S for summarize. You should summarize your response by ending with a concluding statement. Wrap up the big ideas of your response in one sentence. Restate your topic sentence without repeating the same words. And remember not to introduce new ideas or evidence in your final concluding statement. This concludes our notes on ACES. Anytime I ask you to respond to something using ACES, please refer back to these notes and make extra sure that we're following each letter of the acronym. Thank you.